Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I know I did. I didn't record or upload any videos yesterday because I wanted to spend some time with my family on Christmas, that kind of thing. Or I may have just locked myself away in a room and played Super Mario Odyssey for a few hours and cared nothing about my family. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. But no matter what you did for Christmas, I hope it was very merry. And today we are going to be unboxing these neon yellow JoyCon. Have you noticed that literally every single JoyCon color Nintendo has put out, except for the gray, has been neon? I guess they just really like neon. I like to call this the ARMS edition because it came out at the same time as ARMS. It was actually announced at the ARMS Direct, and it's the same color as the ARMS logo. It makes sense. But anyhow, before we get started, we'll take a closer look at the box. On the front, it's pretty standard stuff. It's a pair of both of them because I don't know why you'd want to buy them individually unless you broke the first one. I do like the packaging on the Switch stuff in general. It's much more modern than, say, like the Wii U or 3DS. On this side, you can see them hanging by the straps. And this side, close up, I find it very interesting. The, what's it called? The home button has a blue ring around it here. Whereas in all the other pictures, it's gray. We know in real life that the ring around is gray and there's no light in it at all. So I just thought that was interesting. And on the back, you can see there's different ways to play with the Joy-Con, and then highlighting features like the NFC, IR motion camera, other stuff that most gamers won't ever use, and of course, the official Nintendo seal. I forgot that was even a thing. They don't push it anymore. They used to put on everything. If you remember in the DS and Wii days, don't buy anything for your system unless it has the official Nintendo seal of approval. But anyhow, give me about 10 seconds. I'm going to grab a knife and we're going to start cutting into this box. And I'm back. Nice knife. I meant to open it on the screen, but I missed. So, wow, I'm bad at this. I'm quite rusty with my knife flicking skills. It's been a while since I've been tasked with anything like that. But let's go ahead and we can see, for those of you who want to know how this is packaged, because that's why I watch unboxings, is to see how stuff's packaged. You can't see in the video. But there are little tape seals on the corners here. And so we're going to cut those places. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And then from there, we should be able to go ahead and open it up this way from the top. Now that the seal's broken. It's much harder than originally thought to be. Okay. So now we're inside the box, and you can see it is bubble wrapped. It's definitely a lot different than I expected. Let's pull out the controllers first, because it also comes with the straps. Set you down back there. Bye-bye. And so we'll look at the right controller first because I'm right-handed. Take this out. Bag. Okay, so that's interesting. It's bubble wrapped, but then it's still in its own sealed bag. It's like packaging inefficiency, but I guess it protects it from any damage. Oh, and the bag's not sealed, it just slips right out the end. I just put in the trash on the floor. It doesn't need to be on the table where you can see it. I did push that out there. But anyhow, very neon. More neon yellow than I was expecting. Definitely more neon than the package. Take a look at this. I'll bring the box up here. It's more vibrant in real life than it is on the box. That's something you don't see very much in anything anymore. So, it's still got the black aesthetics, I guess you'd say. Not that much to say about this, just a very yellow thing. The buttons on the side are yellow. I mean, all Joy-Con look exactly the same except the color, so I unboxed the Nintendo Switch as a whole with the gray controllers in March. You can see that video if you'd like. It's way longer than it needs to be, but basically I went into a lot of depth on what I thought about the controllers, and nothing's really changed. It's all exactly the same on this controller. It's just neon yellow instead of gray. So let's get the other controller out here. And same thing, it's bubble wrapped for who knows why. And then in an unsealed plastic bag. And yeah. It's interesting to have this click because mine actually broke where it doesn't click anymore. It's really annoying to play Breath of the Wild without crouching. But now I have another set. I can do it now. And now I'll be much more apt to send my first one out to get repaired because I have something else to play with in the meantime. Sideways. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much the same. I didn't show you on this one the motion camera. Take a good look at it before it gets covered in fingerprints because, trust me, that will happen. And we're not quite done yet. Get against the rest of this box. See what else it's hiding. Camera takes forever to focus. Another plastic bag, no bubble wrap this time. I guess there's no concern about your strap getting broken, but there is a concern about your strap breaking your Switch. So here you can see metal reinforced rails. Remember, they were on all the. If you look on Nintendo's website, they're very proud of the metal reinforced rails, even though they don't do much of anything at all. But yeah, most people don't know this. Or some people haven't figured this out yet, but both of the straps are absolutely identical. They can be used on either controller. And then the little cheap plastic lock hinge thing. I don't even know why this exists. Crap. Stupid camera. Focus. Thank you. It's the lock. I don't even think it works. It never worked for me. Oh. So this lock feels a lot tighter. Or like it actually clicks. This one feels, I'm not so sure. Maybe they made a little bit of update to the straps since the original Switch, because I have like the original launch day one, and the straps, switches don't click at all. These definitely click. You can actually feel them locking, so that's interesting. Anyway, the other one's still on the table here. Here we go. Identical to the last one we just looked at. Let's see if this one has a good or crappy lock. Yeah, this one actually. I wonder if they just wear out. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, and just to show you that these are identical. See how they look now? They're exactly the same. Even the logos on the top are the same when you flip them around, because that has minus on one side and plus on the other. They're exactly the same. And then the straps that no one ever uses. The please don't sue us when you break your TV with the motion control strap that all the Wiimotes have. It's been updated since the Wii remotes. It's much more easy to use. It's more, you just press the button and adjust it. It's much more comfortable. Like if you always hated the straps of the Wii, these are much more comfortable to use, but I just don't use them. There's no point in using them. As long as you're careful, you're not going to break your television, so. Let's go ahead and see how these straps look on these controllers. Real quick. Make sure the minus lines up with the minus, so you end up with a broken controller. Okay. I think the lock might be engaged. I'm confused as to how exactly it works. There we go. And it clicked on. I can lock it now. And there is your neon yellow. The yellow goes surprisingly good with the black, I'm going to be honest. It looks pretty nice. It doesn't look the same on camera, but in real life it is quite a vibrant, colorful little thing. The colors, I can't express that enough. I think that's some of the first time that button's been pressed ever, because it made a weird noise. It felt kind of weird. Feels fine now. Also, the locks broke on my original Joy-Con, so I actually have to get used to actually pressing the button now. So let's unlock this one. Press the button. Yeah, I feel like they must have made some kind of modification to the straps since the original version, because I have the original launch day Switch, and these straps, it felt like you were breaking something every time you took them off. But it's actually pretty smooth now. So if the straps have been annoying the heck out of you, get some new Joy-Cons. They might be a lot better. So let's try this out. I get confused. You have to put these on the top. Going from the top. I think it's still locked. Yeah, it's still locked. Push down to unlock on the Joy-Con strap, just FYI. That satisfactory click. And then it's locked on. There you go. It's exactly the same, just reverse. Strap off the bottom. I'll put the other strap on too. Even if you're not going to use the actual strap, I don't know why they call it the Joy-Con strap, you still want to use the Joy-Con straps because they make the controller a lot more comfortable if you're playing something like Super Mario Odyssey. It's a lot more, there's more for them to hold on to if you're holding it sideways. They should overall make the controller much more comfortable. So even if you're like me and you're not going to use the strap at all, still put the straps on. It's more comfortable to use if you're not going to be using the grip. But here's what they both look like side by side with the straps. And that is, of course, all that's in this box. Because for some reason, there's no grip in the box. I still think that they should have put a grip in the box with these Joy-Cons. But for some reason, they still make you buy it separately, even though the straps are included. So, anyways, I do have a charging grip here, but we will be unboxing that in a different video. So, look forward to maybe later today or another day unboxing that charging grip. But for now, I'm going to go grab my Switch real quick so we can put these on. And here's my Switch console with my face reflected on it. Nice. And it's not focusing at all. Okay, whatever. This thing hates to focus. But anyhow, it's quite heavy after handling those Joy-Cons. I cannot express enough how light this Joy-Con are. It makes the Switch console feel like it's 200 pounds. I'm going to get the box and knife off the table real quick so we can do I guess this is technically an unboxing and setup because we're setting up the Joy-Cons even though there's nothing to set up. Like I said, before using your Joy-Con controllers for the first time, you should, sorry for my burps, charge them and pair them. But if you're going to use them wirelessly, you have to charge them. But if you're going to just use them wired, not wired, if you're going to use them on the console, I doubt you're going to have to charge them. So let's go ahead and take the straps off here. So smooth compared to the original models. Definitely at least buy new straps for your Joy-Con if you haven't done that. I'm just going to throw everything I don't need up there. Here's the console. I'm really interested. Much anticipation to see how this is going to look. Get this to focus better. 3, 2, 1. That noise though. And here comes the next Joy-Con. 3, 2, 1. As soon as I bring the console in, everything just suddenly unfocuses. I'm not exactly sure why. So let's turn it on. It's not paired yet because I didn't turn the console on. Okay, so it paired, and it actually registered that it's yellow. So maybe if I open up the controller settings, and yeah, that's cool. It actually does register that these controllers are yellow. I think that's pretty cool. And then yeah, it still remembers my old set of controllers, and then I paired my friend's controllers just so we could play some multiplayer with a full set with a full grip instead of having to hold them sideways. We did that. So his around here, so it's mine, his, and then it registers that these are the yellow ones. So if I'm ever confused as to which ones are which, there you are. Sweet. So that is that. That's so cool. Long gone are having to press and hold pairing buttons to get controllers to pair. Just put them on the console and they're paired. And I am liking how this Switch looks with the yellow Joy-Con. Again, look forward to later today or maybe tomorrow seeing the Joy-Con grip unboxing. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.